Hello everyone, welcome to another day, day 3 of our adventuring journey. When I was logging in to start up the stream, I got an invite to a free company. I turned it down because I don't really like the random invites, but it gave me this tooltip, so I decided we should read this if you're new to the game and are watching this free or let's play from the beginning. Free companies. Free companies are independent player-operated organizations, not unlike guilds. While there are no restrictions on who may join a company, players cannot belong to more than one free company at a time. Companies will advance in rank as their members earn company points by undertaking various duties around Eorzea. These tasks will also earn company credits, which can be used as currency to purchase various items. To form a company, a player must first draft a petition and then get 3 other players to sign it. These 3 players will become the founding members of the company. And then there's the other one, applying to a free company. You can apply to join a free company from its profile page. Review the company's focus, times active, and the roles it's seeking, then submit your application if you believe you've found a good match. If your application is approved, you will formally join the company. Review your current application by selecting Free Company under Social from the main menu. From here, you can also withdraw your application should you have a change of heart. Okay, so that's the free companies or guilds. We'll be joining one eventually, I'm sure. But I just want to look around and see what would fit us best. I don't want to just join any company. Anyway, let's get started. Today we're going to try and finish off some of these side quests in the area so that we don't have to worry about those. And hopefully that'll get the gladiator to level 12 as well, which would be nice. And then we'll move on to and then we're just going to move on to doing the main quest. We haven't done that yet. And it's this marker here. This is telling us we have a main quest right there. But before we do that, when we get to the train yard, or the old dispatch yard, same thing, because it is a train yard. I think there was at least 1 or 2 side quests on offer there. So let's go get those, and then we'll take it from there, see what happens. Or wait, am I thinking... No. Oh, man. Well, at least I never disappoint with my sense of direction. We have to go to the other little town. I can't remember what it's called anymore. It's just south. I think it's Scorpion's Crossing, actually, now that I think about it. Scorpion's Crossing has a couple of the side quests that we want to get done. And then we can go to Blackbrush Station, which has a few more quests to do. And then once we're done those, I believe we're actually good. I think Horizon might have 1 or 2. I don't want to teleport to Blackbrush right now because I want to go to Scorpion's Crossing. There's one of the birds that you can get now as a... Oh, pardon me, as a raid reward. We're definitely going to try and get some of these birds because they're quite good looking. I like the birds. I got my coffee, so we're all good now for a full day. Alright, we're gonna go this way, I think. Yes, and we're gonna go out the Gate of Sultana. Looks like they're getting an event ready. Maybe this is the... what do you call it? Valentine's Day. Thank you. Valentine's Day event. I'm gonna have to look into that and maybe do that. Because that's the other thing we're gonna do with the questing. We're gonna try and get all the special events too, like the holiday events and stuff. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Just gotta find the... Why can't I never remember where the... Oh, it's a little further yet. I thought we were too far. Turns out we weren't far enough. Oh well, that happens. Especially with my sense of direction. I think it's because I didn't think we had to run up all these steps. I was thinking that the steps led somewhere else. That's fine, though. Now we'll go this way. Oh yeah, here's Mimishu, who tells us about Scorpion's Crossing. It's just down here. Okay. There it is. You can see it in the distance there. That's where we want to be. So let's run there instead of walking. It will be nice to get our chocobo. Now this character can go up to level 12 before we'll start trying to rebalance the experience gain so that everybody's about the same level. But Oswell, what do you have to say? Oswell needs your help to locate a misplaced shipment. You've time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. The manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound for the East Alderney Trading Company were scheduled in the latest shipment from Vesper Bay, but I can't seem to find the bloody things. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find the crates, bring them to me. Well, okay, we'll find your crates then. I think this is one of them. Yep. And where would I find the next? Oh, there's a glowy up there, so we'll go to that one. Right here. Alright, now we just gotta find it. Oh, and the third one is right in front of the guy. Wonder why he couldn't find that one. He obviously wasn't looking too hard. I mean, they're all pretty close by, so... Did you find my crates? Oh, let's hand over his crates. What do they say about it? Items prepared and packaged to ship from Vesper Bay to the East Alderney Trading Company. Great job, friend. These will make the next wagon, thanks to you. The shipments never stop coming, day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? I haven't downed a pint with friends in weeks. Oh, that's pretty sad. I agree, that's maybe a little too much work then. If you're always busy, yeah, that would suck. Oswald is holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking. There's no end to it. I'm tired. So very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe to Kikipoo at the Silver Bazaar? I'd call on her myself, but I haven't the time, and I doubt these weird legs would carry me there even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? Gods know you can find the beasts around here easy enough. Kikipoo's a dear old friend. She called the Silver Bazaar home for, well, so far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well, is all. Alright, well, let's go deliver this letter, and we'll kill some birds on the way. Though these are very weird-looking birds. But I suppose I see feathers, so... Gotta kill 5 of them. I think the biggest advantage this game has over, say, World of Warcraft is when it says bring X amount of feathers or beaks or whatever. You always get the feathers or beaks or whatever from killing the mob. It's not like a random chance at a very small one. It always surprised me in World of Warcraft how many animals don't have, like, you know, hooves or pelts or fangs. It always felt weird having to kill like 20 or 30 mountain lions to get like 3 or 4 mountain lion teeth. It's like, are all of these critters are toothless? Like, but oh well, that's how it goes, I suppose. We'll do any fates along the way as well. Because we do want to get to 15. That'll be the top level for a little while anyway. And getting to 15 will be easy once we throw in fates and quests. 15 is also when we start unlocking instances, but just hitting 15 isn't good enough. You actually have to find a quest that unlocks instancing. I think for the most part the instances in this game are actually really fun. They're mostly well balanced, where they're challenging but not, like, impossible. I think I was talking yesterday about the one instance that I'm sure I'm going to die in, and that's the Alm Vale, I think it's called. I just call it the Vale. It's a pretty famous instance in this game for being like the death of many new players. Although there is one earlier than that. I'll remember it when I see it, I just can't remember the name offhand. And it has a boss in it that has basically a Doom mechanic, that if you don't wipe the Doom debuff off of you, you just die. And it can put that on you party-wide. It's easy to get rid of. Glowy on the floor will light up and you just run into that, and that gets rid of it. But if you're not watching for it, and when you're brand new to the game, you might not be watching for it, it can be a party wipe. I have been in 1 or 2 parties that have completely wiped to it. Usually, though, thankfully, most people learn after one wipe that, oh, we gotta watch for this debuff and actually do something about it. But every now and then, someone doesn't watch for it and they just instantly die. It only really sucks when it's either the tank or the healer that do that. If a DPS dies, well, in that particular fight, it's not a huge deal. Not trying to say the DPS don't matter. I'm just saying that if the healer dies, most of the time everybody else follows pretty close behind. Same with the tank. If a DPS dies, it just means that the fight's gonna take a lot longer to finish than it should. And honestly, that can lead to a wipe too, because if a fight takes too long, the healer can run out of resources, and then everybody's gonna die. So everyone's important and valued, but in the party size of 4, that means you should still have one DPS up working on it, and as long as the tank isn't dead, the tank can keep things off of everybody, and then the healer should be able to pop the DPS person that died back up. That's the hope, anyway. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to the shop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. So we always want to get these because they're like the auto taxis. There's Kiki Poo. What do you want to tell us? Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. This envelope contains a very special message from Oswell. Alright, let's hand that to her. And beautiful plumage plucked from the rump of a slain hammerbeak. And we'll give her these feathers as well. Hammerbeak tail feathers and a letter? Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kiki Poo, it's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I am a slave to my trade, and sadly, it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of Alden have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in the horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kiki Poo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I have ever read. And Hammerbeak tail feathers? The dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I have no intentions of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Well, yeah, I can see that. Nobody wants to be forced from their home. Let's see what we can do to help her keep her home. Kiki Poo of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You're a warm face for an outsider, not like other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at least heard of them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but tired muscles sent to threaten hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Okay, so I gotta use the doubt emote on a couple of these brutish people. So let's do that. Use the power of doubt to make the workers leave. Is this a worker that they're talking about? Let's find out. Doubt. You question the riled worker. Your ears working? I said piss off. Enough already. I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kikipoo this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing! Well, okay. We'll see about that. Where are the rest of the workers? There's a riled worker. Let's talk to this one. For a riled worker, he looks like he's sleeping. You Silver Bazaar folk are annoying as all hells. I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. So all he wants to do is sleep. Alright, well, you go sleep somewhere else, though. I think he gives another side quest. And I'm pretty sure Fafano gives another quest as well. But at the moment, we're looking for these workers that are causing trouble. Actually, I think there's one or two inside the buildings, too. So we should go inside and look. Yep, there's two here. Perfect, that's what we needed. So let's, question the riled workers. Bah! I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Well, okay. You tell yourself what you want. And we'll doubt this guy. Persistent little bastard, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way. But tell that Kikipoo this ain't over. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes, so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracts into manors and manses for Thanalan's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us off so he can have it all to himself. Silver Bazaar may not be what it used to, aye. More people leave now than come, and aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody Gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Well, like I said, I kind of agree with her. Let's keep making sure she can stay here. What does Fafano want? Fafano has the look of a Lalafell dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Well, okay. Hey there, friend. I have a sure way into some easy gill, if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin grease, and then deliver them to a hire by the name of Eldilard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They care only for the success of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go where there's gill to be gotten. Well, now I feel kind of conflicted, because now we're going to be doing a quest to help the hammers. And a second ago we're doing quest to throw the hammers out. I guess I'm conflicted too, because I'm just going to do both. Now, like I said, we want to get to 15, so we're going to do all the fates we come across while we're questing. And my thaumaturge and my pugilist are already at 15, or 12, so... My gladiator can go up at least a half a level without having to worry about it. The good thing is, while we're doing this fate, we can pick up the grease as well, so... It definitely works out for us. Kill two birds with the one stone, so to speak. We should actually focus on these for now, because these people are clearing out the bar pretty quick, so if we want to get a gold, we gotta get at least some of the points. Or else we'll get another silver. Or worse, we could get a bronze, but... I think we've only gotten one bronze so far, and that was because we got in at like 99%, and we only hit the critter once. I don't think we even got the kill for it. Either way, it was fair, I think. Didn't really do anything except slap something once, because I think I was on my pugilist at the time, so... Didn't really account for much damage. We'll kill one more and then we'll turn it in, because I'm sure that they're going to start turning... I'm sure they're about to start turning all of theirs in, and then we'll only have a minute to turn in the remainder. Okay, good, that was a mage helping. Yep, we have a minute to turn them in, so let's kill this thing and then we'll make a run for it. Because otherwise we get 0 contribution points. Even though we killed some things, it won't really matter. There, we got our 8 points in. Good thing people killed the thing that was attacking us. And I guess I could have gone and attacked myself, because we had 20 seconds. We don't need 20 seconds to beat one of those cores, so... And it would have given us an extra point, but... That's still good. We got gold, so that's all that matters, really. Well, we got our quests done, so let's go turn those in. We're doing pretty good. Oh, right, we have to turn this in at the hammers. Wasn't even looking at my map. There's a indicator right there. It says we're 15 yards away. And we can just go for these. These are the hammers. So let's turn that in. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of cobbling grease right now. Cobbling grease. It's best if one does not ask exactly how this oil was extracted from a coblin. Well, that sounds kind of questionable. Coblin grease! Fafano must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of Uldon Elite, but the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, you'll see the structure start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even further, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some last-name Kikipu holds the right to the bulk of the lands there. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. Okay, well, we turn that in. Now, Fafano wants us to do more work for him. Let's see what he wants. Oh, there's some gear for us, too. Something has Fafano of the Silver Bazaar in a very agitated state. Those God's damned haulers. Who do they think they are? I paid good coin to... Ah, you there. You're one of those task-seeking adventurer types, are you not? Somewheres I ordered from an old merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring 'em no further, the lazy bastards said. Gate to the bazaar's still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothin' 'bout no home delivery. The gall, huh? There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Well, okay. We'll do that. We'll bring your stuff inside. Fafano's baggage. And there's 1. There's 2. Here's number 3. And that's done. So we'll turn this in. Gods, those wolves better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? The piece is quite worn from having sat under the Thelanian sun. Hopefully there's nothing perishable inside. So we'll hand this over. Let's see. Yes, yes, and yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from sun-silk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Ulda, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. So long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows, but gil is harder to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, yet none make efforts to reshape the dismal present. I say this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. Well, he's not a big fan. I can't remember. Did we get caster boots? No. Yes, we did get caster boots. So now we're going to get war boots. There we go. And we will update that. Perfect. All the quests here are done for now, except... Oh, there's one over here where I'm running, so let's go pick that one up. Might lead to more. Daniel of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see. But he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Estames Laprides. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I've no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Galfridus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar, as always. Alright, well, let's go get this magnetite. Looks like it's a little bit of a walk. That's okay. Well, it's not so bad. It's just pretty much right outside the doors again. Ah, there we go, right up there. Oh, there's an enemy. So I have a feeling we're going to be jumped every time we step into this purple circle. If I remember correctly, every time you see a purple circle like that, you get jumped. But that's okay. Can it really be called an ambush if it gives you that big of a clue that it's going to be an ambush? Just got to remember how to get up there. Probably right here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Platforming is hard. Not really. I'm just not a very good platformer. Which is terrible because there's a few secrets in this game that I'll be showing later on. And some of them require very, very precise jumps. A few of the little secrets are easy to get, but there's one in particular that I'm thinking of. It's in the Eastern-themed town, and you have to climb this really, really, really tall building, and to do that, you have to climb up the side of it, and there's a whole bunch of jump points that you have to get. Some of them are insane. I've never figured out a guarantee path. It all comes down to timing of the jump, and I'm just really not good at timing jumps. Galfridus. Don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. Aye, I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next more than like. Magnetite. An ordinary-looking stone that will adhere itself to certain types of metal. Let's hand it over. Magnetite? Daniel asked that of ye, did he? So, Dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, I have a vessel what's barely seaworthy, and scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help with the haul. All bloody day at sea, bustin' me arse gets me a few gill at best. Gods, they ain't what they were. Time was ye could scarce count the ships what used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the same shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old ways are done. Well, fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. Well, that sucks. So what does he want us to do about it? Gefridus of the Silver Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muggers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Gave it some more thought, I did. Putting back out to sea and all. But even with me compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thievin' bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all told. Must be ye felled some earth sprites to get at them magnesite chunks. Am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back me lures. Suppose I could make do with just 2 of 'em. Couple of copper ones should serve for now. Ye up for helping me put a broken life back together? Well, that was a pretty quick change of heart. He went from, I don't want to do anything, my life is over, to, yeah, get me my lures and I'll go back to being a fisherman. Well, okay. Let's kill these guys. That'll get us to 12. And then I think we'll just keep going with this guy until he hits like 15, and then I'll switch to the others. And just like run fates or whatever until they all catch up. It'll be fine. Because there's level 12. Wonder why I played that little jingle. It's not supposed to. So I was pretty sure I turned off all those little jingles. Oh well. Oh, we get a new ability. Low blow. It lets us stun the target. We have 2 stuns now. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna move this particular one up here though, because it has a long cooldown, so I consider it like a... I put it in the same category as this ability. Anything that has a lengthy cooldown goes on bar 2 for me. Stun from the shield slam is pretty good too. I think it's about the same amount of time, or maybe exactly the same. It says duration 6 seconds. Oh, it actually lasts a second longer. Wonder what the point of both of them is then, because that one says 5 seconds. Oh, that's what the difference is. This one is available to all the tank classes, like to your Gladiator, Marauder, Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, and your Gunblade. Whereas this is only available to the Gladiator and Paladin. Okay, that makes sense now. I get it. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Oh well, whatever. It's not like I'm going to fight anything really tough that's going to be critical about. So I'm actually going to put that here, because this is going to be my shared bar where all my characters pool from. This is just for the class specifically. Oh right, I was going after those lures, wasn't I? That's right, because the fisherman was all like, I don't want to live no more, I'm just a broken man. And then it was like, well, actually, if you get me some lures, everything will be fine. Lots of muggers here, so I don't think we're going to have a problem finding 2 lures. Man, I really love that slam. It's so nice. And again, just like I was saying before, unlike World of Warcraft, when it says this particular enemy that I'm sending you after has what I want, they always have what you want. Man, there was, in World of Warcraft, in the Barrens, there's this one quest where you have to get animal parts. I think they increased the drop rates a little bit since then, but when you first got it, man, that was an annoying quest, because it could literally take an hour to do that one quest just because of how many times you had to kill the same mob over and over and over to try to get one thing. Oh, this I have to drop my level because I've over-leveled it now. That's fine, we'll do that. It's weird, because when you drop down and you do it, you get the equivalent level... like, the equivalent experience. It increases your experience gain. But I think percentage-wise it works out to about the same as what you would have got normally. Now it's a silver, but I only killed 2 things, so I guess the magic number, as I was saying yesterday, seems to be 3. I always want to get 3 of everything. But let's run. We'll turn this quest in. Once we get to Blackbrush Station area, there'll be enough higher level quests that we can get to 15. And the other reason I want to get to 15 is there's a class quest for all 3 of the jobs we have open at 15. So I want to be able to do them all. I keep calling them classes because I'm used to that with other MMOs, but yeah, I should be calling them jobs. I gotta get into that habit of calling them jobs. Guess it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing. People know what I mean, but... It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 copper lures to get me back out to sea, and put me Daryl's heart at ease. Yeah, we'll give you 2 copper lures. From its condition, it can be gathered that this lure was gnawed on by more than one denizen of the deep. Okay, we'll hand that over. I'll be damned, me old copper lures. Never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells, them goblins sure saw to banging them up. Bah, ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be Nald himself telling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewheres. Heh, maybe me compass'll lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never called pardon me. Ain't never called no place else home. Times are changin' though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. Oh, and now he's back to giving up. Okay, well. He's a fickle person, I'll give him that. We already have these kind of gloves, yes. Did we pick up mage gloves? I can't remember. Let's check. It's easy enough to check. No. Okay, well, that made it easy. We're taking the mage gloves then. Perfect. Alright, Kiki-Poo. Where are you? Oh, a new ring. That's good. And a level sync. I think we heard about this last episode, but I guess not. Okay, well, I'll just read this to you. Level sync. Level sync is a system which allows players to participate in lower level duties by temporarily adjusting their levels, and is available for most fates and instanced raids. When your level is synced, not only your personal attributes, but the attributes of your gear will automatically be lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you are participating. Once the duty ends, everything is restored to its original state. Experience earned while level synced is based off the synced level, not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the latter. Okay. Kiki-Poo is searching for someone to help her with the land prospectors who have their sights set on the Silver Bazaar. Okay, well, let's help her. It's terrible, Razor, simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale, and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kiki-Poo? That is the smell of the inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave, but foolish. Back for more, Kenrick? How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kiki-Poo, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place, a stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings, and when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man, you couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast of visitors or gill of days past, but this is home to me, and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place, and I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Ah, stubborn girl. No matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'd not think of taking them down were I you. End this futile fight, Kiki-Poo. There are far more of us, and if you are truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Razor, please, the writs of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. Well, yeah, I think we're going to do that because now he's crossed the line. He's strong-arming people and doing it illegally. No, I won't stand for that. Hired hand. Yeah, well... Wait, he's a Lullafell? That's even worse. He's turning against his own. He deserves to be beaten up. Because this isn't really a sword that I'm using, even though it has some sharp edges to it that they added later. I'm basically using a big-ass club to just, like, smack them in the head. No, you're a mage. Well... As we learned in the last episode, face tanking as a mage is not a smart move. That guy just found that out. You don't want to face tank a guy with a pointy or bashy thing. How did he put it? Don't stand too close to someone with a pointy, bashy, or stabby thing. I think that's how he said it. And another one of these despicable little rodents is turned against his own. I actually like Lullafells, but I have no patience for people that treat their own terribly. Well, honestly, I have no patience for people who treat anybody unfairly. That's just not right. I don't care what their excuse is. But when it's not their own, it kind of more... I kind of can see it more. It's like, well, I don't know these people. It's no skin off my back to attack them. Fine. But when you're attacking your own people, you know the struggles and that they go through. You'd think that you'd be more compassionate. So to me, the bigger monsters were the Lullafells that were attacking. The other guys were probably just there doing a job that they were paid for. Maybe they enjoy it, maybe they enjoy being monsters, but I'm pretty sure that those Lullafells were absolute monsters, so I feel no sympathy for them. I thought you might be along. Pity, you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing a writ of seizure will be rubble within the hour. An official-looking document detailing the seizure of a specified piece of property. Well, I'm going to hand them back to you. The writs, you... What have you done? But that means my men. No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon, and with far more fearsome company. You've made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eorzea. Oh, well, that's quite the goal. Let's see if you can follow through with it. Something tells me I don't have much to be afraid of, though. Back to Kiki-Poo. Oh, and it's a cutscene. So, Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. Uh, I've never had a way with words. Bloody paltry things, but we would like to thank you, Razor. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now that I'll have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm. But it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll stand with you. What do you? Saw what you did for us. Having Razor here chase off Kenrick and all. It's true there ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home. God's damn it, and I for one ain't ready to give up on it just yet. Aye, this is home. And even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here, together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And most of all, thank you, Razor. There are no more fine garments of gold spun and brocade here. No more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish. But the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us. Our memories, our past, our history. That is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on, we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask you. This letter. I wonder if you would deliver it to Momodi for me when next you visit Ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Alright, well, let's go to Momodi then. And we will do, again, this fate. Because we're close. We're almost at 15. That's kind of where we want to be, so... And I think every 5 levels I'll get rid of the old gear. So for example, I have level 5 gear. When I can get everybody in a level 10 gear, then I'm just throwing out all the level 5 stuff. And so on and so forth. It'll just make inventory management so much cleaner later on. This particular fate seems to respawn pretty quickly. We must have an overabundance of these earth sprites just appearing. There's always a bit of a disconnect between in-game lore, if you want to call it that, and MMO mechanics. What I mean by that is if there were really this many Earth sprites at all times, nobody would want anything to do with the Silver Bazaar, even with that speech about it being home, because they'd be overrun by these things. They'd be fighting every single day, every moment of every day, just to survive. And even though it may be noble of them to stay and fight, I don't know how long they'd practically be able to do that before their bodies would just give up. But that's what I mean when I say there's that disconnect between MMO mechanics and in-game lore. I'm sure in-game lore, there's not that many attacks every single day. But I understand the reason, because if you had to wait for fates on, say, like a 24-hour timer every single time, or longer, just to make it fit with the game setting, like the world setting in the, quote, real life for the game settings, yeah, that would be annoying. And it would take forever to level, so... I'm really liking the new mechanics for the Gladiator. It's a lot of fun. Finish one more and then we'll turn them in, see how many we've got. We've got a few people working here, so... probably won't need as many. Because the total amount needed, I think, stays the same. It just will divide it amongst all the people turning them in, so... if I needed to hand in 26 or 30 before, then if there's 3 of us, we all... pardon me again. If they need 30 to finish the event, then if we have 3 working, then each of us only needs to turn in 10. That's what I've been trying to say. I don't know, my brain just doesn't want to work today. Worse than the other 2 days. Maybe I'm just tired, I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't feel tired. There. That should be good. Oh, well, he's going to attack, so we'll attack him back. He attacked me first. Good enough. Well, I got 19 of the cores. Oh, that was good enough. We did it. I think I better run and turn this in. It's got 30 seconds left. Run, dude, run! You can do it! You've got 20 seconds. Go, 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 go! Go! You've made it! Three, 2, 1. We did it! We're amazing. Alright. What level is this one? Level 8. That's a little higher. Let's activate it. Oh, I forgot to read the first part. Now the thrice damned rents are running about buggering up me supplies for hammers, and I haven't the means to stop them. Now if I had me an adventurer... Wait, I can just restart that. Ah, I forgot, it's coin that does the talking, eh? Well, I've more than enough for the man that does it in, or does in them gobbies. Here we go. Thal's balls. I don't know whether to slit the throats of them goblins, or them what kick the buggers out of Ulda into Hammerley. Now the thrice damned runts are running about buggering up me supplies for the hammers, and I haven't the means to stop them. Now if I had me an adventurer... Yeah, we'll do it. Give the little shits no quarter. That'll learn them. Okay. Oh, we'll do that. Oh, right. We have to defend these supplies. It's actually kind of hard to do. Oh wait, no it's not. I don't have to use, Yeah, that's right, I forgot. I don't need to depend on flash anymore. I've got that AoE attack. We got this. Yeah, we want to fight these things a little further away from camp. Because otherwise they're going to destroy the supplies and then we fail. And that's absolutely terrible if we fail. I think we did this one before and failed. I think maybe that's why we failed. Why am I not in tank stance? There we go. How to get into that habit. Because I absolutely want to keep my aggro as high as I can. I always want these things fighting me. This last one will probably do it. Done. And that's another fate complete. Level is this one? Level 5. Wonder if we can beat this turtle. Tempted to try. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Worst case, he stomps on my face and I'm dead. I think we got a chance. Pretty good chance. Oh, that's right. I should have remembered that. What just happened there happens for players too. The first time you use a control ability like, say, stun or a fear or something like that, it hits with full strength. The second time, though, it only hits for like 10% of its original power or whatever. And then the final time that you use it, or if you try to use it a third time, it just does nothing at all. The player and the NPC that you're using it on is immune to it for something like 6 or 7 seconds. And then after that, you can use it again at full strength for the one shot, and then 10% or whatever for the second. No, I don't really want to join the novice network right now. Yeah, we'll just turn it down. Oh, jeez. We're turning it down. Oh, I missed that shot. I don't think we're going to need it. Oh, there we go. We got him. I didn't think we were going to need it anyway, but anytime that we're stopping him from attacking is a good thing. I can still use Shield Bash as often as I want on him because it's not just a stun ability, it does damage too, so... And this one's back, so we'll kill him because we need one more of these for our level 14 entry, even though these are level 17. We're missing a lot, but that's okay. It's actually expected because this thing's 5 levels higher than us. Let's try this, see if we can bring them down faster. There we go. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Alright. Speaking of, we need to go to Horizon's Edge. So let's go to the Horizon's Edge. We'll just keep using those tickets until we're out. Hopefully by then we have enough money that using the teleport is really nothing. Because right now 100 gil is still kind of expensive. We don't really want to spend that if we don't have to. Let's see if we can find the creatures that we need. I know Horizon's Edge is down this way, but I thought there was something from the Sun Gate too? Clutch, the clutch. Footfalls, footfalls. Sandgate. Oh, Sandgate, not Sungate. This is definitely not a scenario of potato, potato. No, it's quite different. Okay. This is the area, so we gotta look for our little yellow icon above the enemies' heads. That'll tell us that that's what we're after. I think we gotta go down. Okay, my Google or whatever was listening again and decided to look up nothing. Always nice. This is Nafika's well. This is Horizon's Edge. And we want to be in Horizon's Edge. Because we're looking for bomb. Oh, I know where the bombs are. And the copper guys. There's a mine close to the town. That's right. It's a good place to go when you're starting to grab copper and that. I'm gonna close that. I should probably put this to full screen at some point. Yeah, because there's the town. So this is where we want to be, right up in here. Interesting enough, up here, even though we can't go there yet, and we don't have to quest for it, there is a instance up here. The Copper Bell Mines, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm not going to let you detonate on me. This isn't like the most Final Fantasy games. When he explodes, he doesn't kill himself, too. But it's still the same in the sense that if you're standing in that and he goes off, you're going to be feeling it. That thing just laughed at me for... I'm guessing even though I killed him, he's laughing at me because he spit on me and I didn't move out of it. Game taunts. I gotta beat this thing. I don't know what it is. But I do know I want to punch it. Stuns are amazing. That was the wrong way to run. It's okay. Should have had my hand on the movement keys. Oh, it's not a named critter, it's just a bigger version of the original. It's kind of like the daddy bomb. Yeah, because that thing just... Those things just don't have very many hit points at all. Oh, let's kill this one. That'll finish the bombs and the kobolds. The goblins, actually. I should call them goblins, because I call those little rat things kobolds. Because I can never pronounce their name. I don't even want to try. But yeah, right here, this leads to the instance. But we can't enter it now because we have no quest for it. But as you can see, this is the icon for dungeons. It's just a blue. If you find a yellow icon like that, that's a raid instance. But that's that done. Let's look at our hunting log. We want to go back to the clutch, which is at Blackbrush Station. Before we go there, we're going to turn in this quest to Momodi, because I think she finally lets us get to the inn. Which is nice. Because then we can set up our cosmetic gear. Oh, I'm not going to let you do that. Don't even think about it. There we go. What percentage is this? Well, we might not even have enough time to do it, but... How will we know unless we try? Oh, right, that one's way down there. I guess I'm not going to try because I don't really want to jump all the way down there. But we can help with the hammer beak one. Yeah, we'll help with this hammer beak. This hammer beaks is good. Let's get them all. Let's try to get them all. There we go. We've got them all. We're good. Oh, we lost one. That's on me. My hand isn't really cooperating with me today. That's frustrating. But I've still got all the aggro, so whatever. It's fine. There we go. That's level 13. Got 2 more to go. And then we can do our job quest for level 15. Then we'll get the Thaumaturge to 15 and do that job quest. And then we'll do the same for the Pugilist and get him to 15. Oh, Guntram wants me to do a quest. Might as well do his while I'm here. The traitor Guntram is furiously ransacking his cargo at Scorpion's Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who has misplaced something. No. This can't be happening. There's no time to spend for more. There's no time to send for more, and no... You there! Please, you must help me. Go kill as many Kakatars as you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs in the balance. For the love of the gods, hurry, man. Well, I don't think we have to kill them to extinction. We only need to kill 4, but we shall get you your Kakatar blood. Even though this makes me feel guilty. I really do like Kakatars. They seem so innocent. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe almost every version of Kakatar in this game is non-hostile. Pretty sure all of them you have to attack first. Which makes it even worse, because if you never attack them, they leave you alone. So they're only defending themselves. But that's okay. We got their blood. So we'll give it to Guntram, and he'll be happy. Have you brought the Kakatar blood? All 4 bottles? Show me. Kakatar blood. Actually, this clear liquid is far closer to water than it is blood, except that it's for the Kakatar it is, or that is for the Kakatar it is taken from. For him, it is most definitely blood. Aw, that's kind of sad. Phew, you've saved my life, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Ul'dah, and saw that all my bottles of Razdahan skin tonic were as empty as a Garlean promise. Looks as though the lid shook off in transit. The whole load spilled right out. but I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on a delivery. Kakatar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you've brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely Ulden ladies will be none the wiser. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Razdahan's skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in Alda would even know it from an ampoule of their own piss. Well, okay. What's this quest? It's a blue. Where the heart is. The goblet. Well, let's take a look. Oh, I think this introduces you to the housing. Yes. Emmy has information that may interest wealthy adventurers, and they are not kidding when they say wealthy. Have you heard the news about the goblet? All the quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders, regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. But when you consider that Ulda is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hard-working Uldens like me. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet? My hands are full here, but if you have a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates or in the goblet who can explain what's going on. This would happen without General Rabon's approval. Of that much I'm sure. Or this wouldn't happen without General Rabon's approval. Of that much I'm sure. Yes, probably right. But let's go take a look at the housing. And it is not cheap. I think the small houses are like 2 million. And the large house, and up to the large houses are like 20 to 30 million. I know that on my main account, the only thing I was ever able to afford to buy was a small house. Honestly, I'm okay with that, but I kind of wanted a large house because I always had an in-game, what do you want to call it? Business idea that I had. But I would have needed a large house to pull it off, and I just could never get the funds for that. Momo Rajai. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this morn. Aye, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the goblet, a man-made oasis built atop a towering... But why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the goblet, speak with the recruit station just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. Now we're going to go in here and we're just going to take a look. The other problem when trying to get a house is finding an empty lot. That is not an easy thing. They're pretty much always full up right as soon as they release new lots. It's like they release a new lot, bam, it's completely filled. So trying to find one that isn't bought up is going to be difficult, but I want to see if I can find one just out of curiosity to see if I can find a small, medium, and large that are still up so you can see the price range. But I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Probably, if actually, we should start at the bottom first. If we're gonna find any, it would be near the bottom ones, because they were the last ones put out. But it doesn't look like it. Man, oh man. It's actually crazy. The only good thing is that not all of the plots aren't shared by location, so when we get to Limsa Lominsa, those are all separate plots from these, and when we get to Gridania, all their plots will be separate as well. And when we get to the Eastern Lands, the main town there, all the plots are separate for them as well. On my server, for some reason or another, people aren't all that big of a fan of Limsa Lominsa, so there's usually a plot or two there. So let's kind of hope that it's the same on this server. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have any luck, unfortunately. That sucks. Go down to 7. Nope, nope, nope. 6. Nope. 5. No. 4. No love. 3. Nope. 2. Nope. Okay, so there are no houses or plots free to demonstrate, but we're just going to go to First Ward just so I can show you the housing area. And I can show you the rough size of all three. Because most people leave their doors unlocked so you can just walk in and take a peek around. You can't take anything. You have to be a guest or on their list to be able to do anything to the property. So that's the reason why they just leave it open. It's just so you can take a look around. Some treat their in-game houses like they treat a real-life house and don't like people just walking around inside their house. Me, I'm not that concerned about it. I don't really care. People can walk around in my house all day. In-game, that is. I'm not going to be too fussed about it. But this is inside the place. Yeah, we're definitely got the Valentine event going. So let's talk to this recruit. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon? An Alden woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear. As you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an Alden citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. The process is actually pretty easy. You just gotta have the major bucks. All you gotta do is find a free plot, and I'll show you what it would look like once we find some housing. There we go. These are the housing areas down there, so we're going to go down there. Starting to see all kinds of houses. I'm jumping. Okay, you would go looking around. You're like, oh, okay, let's pretend that this plot was empty. You would go up to the placard here, you right-click on it, and it would say to you, this would be free. It would just say Plot 21, First Ward, the Goblet, small. There would be no owner and no greeting set or anything like that. and then there would be a purchase here. Once you purchase the plot, that doesn't give you the house. That just puts the plot down. Then you've got to pay another like 500,000 or something like that of gil to drop the house. And this is a small house, so I'll show you what it looks like inside in terms of size. Or I'll try to. Some people just shove their houses so full of stuff it's hard to gauge the size. And I find if you stuff too much in a house, it makes it look way smaller than it really is. Yeah, this guy's got it quite full. But you can go up to about there. This is the first floor in a small house. Over here, you'll get the door. You have a wall, and then you have your stairs going down. Then you can turn here, and you've got your bedroom. He actually has it divided up kind of nice. And the bed goes right there. So, and this is a fish tank. You can buy them or have them made by a crafter, and you can put fish that you catch into the fish tank. Now, there's saltwater and freshwater fish in the game, and they all have a unique look and size. And the tanks come in small, medium, large, and extra large, I think. The small is basically a fish bowl, and then you have a size up from that, which is about, I think this is the medium. And then you've got the large, which I think would come to about here. And you can put like sharks and stuff in there. But if you put large fish, even in an extra large aquarium, it feels like you're kind of torturing the poor thing because it doesn't really have any room to swim around in. They would have to make an aquarium the size of a house for a shark to feel comfortable in based on the model, which makes sense, but they haven't done that. They just let you put, as long as the tank is bigger than the creature, it's like, yeah, you can put it in there, even if it doesn't really make sense. Alright, let's see if we can find a medium house now, and then I'll show you a large. I think there were more houses down here and to the left. Oh, definitely not. That was my bad. The house I bought on my server is beautiful because it's essentially in this kind of a location. And why that's beautiful is right down the stairs to the left I have the auction house and summoning bell. The summoning bell is for your retainers when you get them. You use that and you can call your retainers to come to you. Retainers you can send on missions to get like items and stuff, and they also will level class. So if you've got low level gear that you don't really know what you want to do with, you can give it to a retainer. What size of building was this before I enter? I don't want to go into another small, just because it kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. Oh, that's another small. We gotta find a medium. Best way to find it, I guess, would be to just open up the map. Lot 25 looks like it is a large, which we also... Well, we can look in a large. Yeah, that's fine. That looks more like the size that you get for your guild halls. So here's the placard right here. Yeah, this is definitely a large. It's not a medium. Oh, geez, that is a medium. I thought... Wow, okay. Wow. Let's go take a look inside a medium. It's been a while since I've been in a medium house, apparently. Just loading in. Okay, here's the size of a medium house. As you can see, it's already a fair bit bigger. It's about the first floor is pretty much the same size as your whole small house. That's the first floor. Pretty cool. Lots of room to run around in it. If you have this as just a house just for you, you're doing pretty good, to be honest. Now you got the top floor up here. This is a large aquarium. But that's what I'm talking about. That thing is about the size of a shark in the game. And that's all he can do. He can just kind of sit there. Which feels wrong. But the upper floor is fairly big. There's lots of space anyway. And then there's still the basement you can go to, which is down here. And this is also relatively large. You got their bedroom over here. And their bathtub. Pretty cool. Actually, it looks really nice. They've got a lot of shop stuff and instance stuff, so that's really cool. Oh, and event stuff. That's really cool. I really liked it. And there's their puppets all set up. They got a lot of unique stuff in here. What I mean by unique is from instances and the item shop, like the real money item shop and things like that, so pretty nice. And now let's see if we can actually find a large. Not sure I can trust my own judgment anymore when I was like, oh no, this is definitely a large, and then you look inside, it's like, well, actually, no, it's a medium. Alright, let's go find the large house then. I'm going to say... Oh, 30. 30 and 13, I think, are larges. Yes, that's definitely the large. If I click here, it should say large. Yes, large. Okay, good, good, good. Now let's hope that they didn't lock the doors so that we can go in and take a quick look around and show you what the difference is in size. No, I don't want to dismiss my companion. Okay, we can enter the estate hall. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, this is a large. See? This is the house that I originally was thinking. I had a good idea for an in-game business. Maybe one day I'll say what it is, but while I still feel I might have a chance of doing it, I don't want to let it go or say what it is, because at least on my server, nobody's really doing it, or at all, so it would be a unique business, but once you put something out on the internet, it's out. But yeah, they got a little bathroom in here. It's not so little, to be honest. I mean, that bathroom is like 50% of my entire small house, first floor. Then you got this level. Very nice. And now we got the basement that we're going to go look at. Another thing that I'm going to show... Oh, this hasn't been declared a guild hall. Okay. if a particular building is considered a guild hall, in one of the corners there will be a wooden door, and that will be for people who want to buy a apartment inside their guild hall so that they can live inside the guild hall. Yeah, this is huge. Oh, there's a little music room in here. Very nice. I like that. But yeah, that's the sizes of the three houses. And now we'll get out of here and stop going. Ooh, look at the shinies. Oh, I shall be back in a moment. Sorry about that, we're back. And we're going to finally turn this quest in. We're going to talk to Emmy and say to her, sorry, you cannot buy a house. And honestly, even if she wanted to and had the money, she still couldn't buy the house. Go this way, I think. We're almost there. There's the housing merchant. He'll sell you basic stuff like basic furniture, whatnot. You can also buy furniture, or you can buy the furniture from there. You can buy it from the whatchamacallit, market board, obviously, but you can also make the furniture. And the interesting thing, in my opinion, about making the furniture is all the different crafting classes can make a different piece of furniture for a different thing. We'll leave the residential. But what I mean by that is, like, the carpenter can make the wood tables and stuff like that. The weaver can make, like, the beds, I think it is. The gem cutter makes, like, the chandeliers and things like that. So I think that's pretty cool. And a lot of the special items that you can make that require, like, say, Ifrit's Horn, where you actually have to get it from the Ifrit raid, or trial as they call it here. Because trial and dungeons are different, but if you're doing the Ifrit trial and you get his horn, you can make a special plaque. One is a fire-breathing one, one's just a normal one. And the fire-breathing one actually can make you a good handful of gil. So, as a note, if that item drops, always roll need on it. Because, honestly, everybody else who's rolling need on it is probably doing it so that they can make the item as well and sell it on the market board, so don't feel bad. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? Eh? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough, and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Bah, it's just not fair. Oh, I agree. Everyone should be allowed to buy a house if they want one and can afford it. But at least now we can teleport to the Aethernet. And we can teleport directly from town. I don't know if you caught that. Oh yeah, it says right there. The residential district Aethernet for the goblet can be accessed through the Alden Aetherite. And it's just a drop down. When you go to the... Like when you use the return feature to go back to Alden, and you see the big Aetherite in Alden, if you right click on it, it'll give you that option. I think it's 3 or 4 down. It'll say residential. So now what does she want, now that we broke her heart? Immy of Scorpion Crossing is worried about the condition of her chocobo. You there. Yes, you. You're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about Eorzea slaying beasts and finding treasure, that sort of thing? I've need of help. I must travel to Horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo slugger won't move an ilm. I tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers, and lost my nerve. I love Slugger with all my heart, but bugs? Bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, would you? And if you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the damn thing. Well, okay. Let's see, Slugger, what do you have? Q! Oh. Wait, how's that ladybug hiding in there? He's like a third of his size. It's not like he can just hide under the feathers. Like she was implying. Well, okay. Now I have to speak with Slugger again. Quee! Oh, I guess he's happy now. Slugger says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. I was sure as sunup it was a parasite ladybug. Must have latched itself on somewhere along the road, but how the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that size is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd just like to move on and put this all behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folks would see that. I agree. There we go. We are done the quests in this region now. Yes, unless we want to just keep going back and forth. Oh, wait. Oh, there's 2 level 10 quests over there. That I want to do, so let's go. Is there a chocobo porter around here? Hilariously enough, there is not. Even though she's technically a chocobo trader. Not a porter, but it still feels kind of weird that if that's a main hub, that there wouldn't be a chocobo porter. I guess I gotta run my own self up there. That's fine. I know I've said for like 10 hours now, well, we're going to do the main quest. I know that, but I also did say we wanted to do all quests, all side quests, everything. And once we finish these side quests, things will move along a lot faster. So if you are still watching this run, I thank you for your patience. I really do. Okay, we're back to Horizon. There were 2 quests here that we were going to do. So let's get that done. What does Zuzutiro want? Zuzutiro has a profitable proposition for you. And wristbands. We're going to get that. Oh, retainer. There's an information thing here. Summoning bells are used to call forth any retainers you have in your employ. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to maintain items in guild, as well as place goods up for sale in the markets. Once you have been given approval to hire retainers, speak with Friedwib in Limsaloensa, Parnell in Gridania, Chachibi in Ulda, Pernilia in Ishgard, or Kazashi in Kugane. Okay. Well, let's see what this profitable proposition is. Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, do you know what peste is? It's the scale skin that looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. The creatures are wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of these beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see to it you're well rewarded. Well, okay, let's go kill some pesties then. I'm just gonna call them pests. Because they are pests. They're annoying. And they're over there. You can see them. There's probably a few around here a little closer too, but... Desert pests. Well, let's kill the desert pests then. Nope, no, you are not gonna cold gaze me. Get your cold eyes off of me. I don't want any part of that. And let's kill the mongrels while we're here. Nothing wrong with killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We get a fate turn-in and we get a quest turn-in all at the same time. I'm all for that. Okay, that's 1 more of them dead. Oh, that's 2 dead at a time. That's good. I'm happy with that. Whoop. I gotta get out of his way. You wanna try that again? Come on, you desert pest. Oh no, now you're gonna glare at me with your cold eyes. Your cold, soulless eyes. I just need 1 more of those desert pests, and I need a couple more of these guys to finish the fate. So let's just finish the fate. Who's attacking me? Oh, there he is. I don't want any of your attackings. Stop trying to claw me. Find it interesting, though, one little thing that I don't know if people are hearing, but when you're fighting an enemy, depending on the kind of armor you wear, you hear a different impact sound when they hit. For example, when you're wearing plate and that, and they hit you, you hear a tink kind of sound, like metal, like you would, I guess, expect to hear when something hits metal. And if they hit a clothy, you don't hear anything at all. And if you hit someone wearing a leather armor, I believe it's just kind of like a muffled hit. I think that's kind of a little cool attention to detail that the devs did there. Wait, why am I killing more of these guys? I've got the eyes. I don't need to kill them. They're not part of the fate. I just got distracted. No, stop giving me your cold gaze. I know that I did something wrong. I am guilty, I admit it. There we go. Now we're back to these guys. Let's get rid of them. Nope. Not gonna get out of your way. Don't want to be touched. There we go. Got another. I didn't move out of the way of that. I didn't take much damage either, so, well, whatever. Well, this guy wants a piece, so come on over. I will kill you just like I killed all your friends. Not even really all that sorry, because you're kind of a gross-looking creature. I am not of the mind that all creatures are beautiful. Some are disgusting and ugly and horrific. Though in real life, I'm not of the mind to destroy them just because they're ugly and horrific. Most creatures serve a purpose in their environment and need to be preserved to keep the environment working properly. Ecosystems tend to fail if predators get out of control or if there's not enough prey to go around. So either way, it's like, I don't know what its particular purpose is, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, that should be all the dogs that I need to kill. Yes, it is. Alright, perfect. Now we're going to turn this quest in. And then there's one more quest right beside that FF14 wants us to do, so I think we'll do FF14's quest. That's 4 eyes of the serpent I want. Slay as many pesties as it takes to procure them. So let's give over the eyeballs. The eyes! My thanks, adventurer! What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Pests are found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Yes, that's true. Let's see. This is a wristband, I think. Yes. Actually, the one I have is, in my opinion, pretty much superior to that. Because this is only Strength 1, Dexterity 1, but this one gives Strength 1, Vitality. Oh, this is... Oh no, this is for everybody. Strength, Dex... Yeah, Strength, Dex, Vitality, Intelligence, Piety, and Mind. This only does Strength and Dex. I don't want your inferior stuff. Give me your money instead. Thank you for that. Well, there's an independent armor. I can purchase battle gear, or I can sell things to you. So I will sell all of these. And get 300 gil for that. Get another 100 for that. That's good. Now, I'm at over 3,000. So I guess I could afford to buy myself a hat. But I'm not going to, not yet. Because right now, the gear doesn't really completely matter. It'll only matter once we start doing dungeons and stuff. Then I'll try to make sure, well, not try, I will make sure that my guys are properly geared so that I'm not holding back anybody. Because like I was discussing a little while ago, or maybe it was even in the last episode, when you're running an instance, I don't understand the culture of getting overly hyped about it, like acting like it's real life or something. But at the same time, I do understand that you don't want to hold people back either, because you want to get through the instance. You want to do the instance, and some people say, well, you can't tell me how to play, it's my money. Yes, that's partially true that it is your money. But the second you join an instance, you're kind of making a contract that you're going to help the other people get through it as well. And all of them have paid the same amount to be there, so it's just fair if you work your best to make sure that you succeed. Oh, this is not a good move. Oh, wait, there's another person here. Okay, we're good. No, you're not going to leap on my face. I absolutely refuse to be leaped on. Stop licking me with your big tongue. That's disturbing. Just because I look like a cat doesn't mean I want to be licked. I'm going to interrupt that again. I do not want you jumping on my head. There, you're dead. That worked. We did that nice and quick. So that was good. There's sand toads down here. I don't wish to attack any sand toads, to be honest. I do wish to get up and do that pound for pound, because it's a level 10 one. The only way I'm going to get up there quickly is to take this path. Yes, where she's running. Or he, most likely a he. You know what they say? All girls in MMOs are guys in real life. Get it? Because girl, G-I-R-L, guy in real life. I know there's female gamers. But I also understand why the female gamers most of the time refuse to acknowledge if they're a female gamer or not. And really, at the end of the day, who cares what the gender is in real life? Unless you're trying to date them and you have a preference, then of course that's different. But when it comes to just generalized gaming, it doesn't matter to me if the character belongs to a male or a female. I could care less. Oh wait, I already did this one a few times now. Well, I'm starting to get lots of animal skins, so that's kind of good. You use that in both weaving and leatherworking, from what I remember. Plus, the high-quality ones, if you get them, are worth actually a fair bit, so it's never a bad idea to collect them every time you can. Although, the high-quality cotton, I think it is. I remember once I see the area and kill the first creature, but I think it's the cotton, high-quality cotton. On my server, anyway, it sells for a lot. And it's not that hard to kill the creatures. I think they're only like level 20, 25, give or take. And once you are level 20, 25, they're really not that hard. I want to go to Ul'dah now. Wait, did I do... Ugh. Of course I didn't do. I was gonna do Fuffleup's, or whatever his name is, his quest. Well, again, like I say, at least I'm consistent with my, pathing. That, and I admit it, I got distracted by the shiny. I was like, oh, there's a fate. I should do this. Oh well. It could be worse. Now, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. My day on Thursdays is usually fairly busy, so I'm not sure if I should just cancel the stream altogether, even though I already have it down as cancel. I might re-add it, but I don't know if I should just cancel the streams for Thursday and just not bother, or just record a stream and upload it. But I'll see. I'll tweet out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Fufalupa requires your aid in apprehending a thief. And he wants to give us a necklace. Let's see, do we have a good one? Yeah, we don't want to get rid of that one either, so we'll take his money instead. Most dire happenings are afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I have procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you are done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Chechizan. He'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use. Alright, what's this about placards? By entrance of each plot of land, you will find a placard. Interacting with the placard will bring up information on the owner, if available. In the event that the plot is for sale, the current price will be displayed, along with a devaluation timer. Devaluation occurs every 6 hours, Earth time. The longer you wait, the cheaper the plot will become. However, the likelihood that another buyer will snap it up will also increase. More information on buying land can be had by speaking with the resident caretaker stationed at each residential area. Yeah, that's not even a joke. Like, I wouldn't even wait for the devaluation. If you've got the money, just grab it, because plots go so fast that it really is not a great idea to wait. Even though they say, oh yeah, you should probably wait for a cheaper price. No, don't do that if you want a house, because if you try that, you'll never get one. To give you an idea, when I was in, what is that place? Kugani, that's it. When Stormblood first released, and they said that they were going to release a whole bunch of new plots of land. I parked my character right at the plot vendor and logged out, because they were going to start selling them first thing first thing at like 9 a.m. my server time. Well, I tried to log in at exactly 9 a.m. I got the server full error message, and then when I did manage to get in, I was 1 minute past the server restart time, because it was right after a server maintenance period. 1 minute after the server went live, all the plots were already gone. So yeah, the whole, if you wait 6 hours, it'll depreciate a bit and then you can get it at a cheaper price. No. In theory, sure, that's what happens. In practice, in reality, that's not a way to get a house in this game. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a house depreciate before someone just snatches it up. Alright, let's put these traps down. Enough rambles. Nobody likes rambling. Alright, drop some traps. Drop some more traps. And drop a 4th trap. Now we're going to go back. But instead of talking to Fufalupa, we're going to talk to Chechizan. You've set those traps up for Fufalupa, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who... Dolls, balls in a knapsack. Are those my leg traps in front of the gate? A trader's chocobo could step right into that and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufalupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Yeah, well, either way, you're just going to give me your money, because I don't really care for that, but I do care about the money. Alright, all the quests are done for now in this area. Horizons are done. Crescent Cove doesn't have any right now. Scorpion's Crossing has been cleared. Silver Bazaar is clear. Alright, let's go back to Central Thanaland. We're just going to port, and then we'll turn Kickapoo's letter in. What's this about housing? Each of the three nations has established a residential district, wherein like-minded adventurers can establish a base for their activities. This is a Limsa Luminsa housing plot that they're showing in the picture right now. I have a house that's on one of these kind of plots. Each residential district is divided into wards, which in turn house 60 plots of land each. Wealthy individuals may purchase plots of land upon which to build their own estate halls. While free companies may jointly purchase plots, those seeking simpler quarters may instead purchase a room in the apartment buildings found in each of the residential districts. Oh yes, that's true, I forgot about that. We'll do that eventually, that way we have a place to call our own. Estate halls and apartments can be customized by installing fixtures and placing furnishings. Please note that in the case of estate halls, specific company privileges are required for customization. More information on housing can be had by speaking with the resident caretaker, stationed in each residential district. At this point, there is really no more information that they can give us. They told us everything, like they told us about decorations, they've told us about plots, how to buy them. They've told us about how to get to them, like using the teleporter or the Ethernet shards and stuff like that. So there's really not much else they can tell us that would be of any interest anyway. Alright, we're gonna run. And then we gotta go to Horizon after we turn this in. Or not Horizon, Blackbrush Station. Because that has a few more of the book creatures that we need to kill in that area. And then we'll hit level 15 with this class. Then we're going to switch to the Thaumaturge and get the Thaumaturge to 15. And then we'll get the Pugilist to 15. And then it's straight on to doing nothing but the main scenario quests until we unlock the next group of class or jobs. See, I keep saying classes. I gotta get into the habit of calling them jobs. It's just really difficult because I've called them classes for so many years. Alright, loading in. There we go. Let's go. We're going to turn this in now. Actually, I want to see if I can find where I would have to go for the Valentine's quest. I know it's somewhere around here. I just can never remember what I need to look at. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out. Maybe if I do a stream tomorrow, we'll just do a shorter stream and it'll just be the Valentine's Day quests. Because from what I remember, none of those quests take a ridiculously long time to do anyway. Oh, I think this is the person. Though Valentine's Day be upon us, arrangements have been made here in Ulda that we might honor the traditions of Little Lady's Day first and foremost. Whether you would warm hearts as a treasured princess or spark joy as a loyal seneschal, pray join us when the celebrations commence. Oh, they're just setting up. It's not out yet. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. Momodi, let's see what you have to say. What's all this, then? You've got something for me? Yes. And it says, a sincere note of thanks from the sweet-voiced Kikipu of the Silver Bazaar. So let's hand it over. A letter. Now who would think to... Kikipu! Haven't had word from that old gal in ages. How's the dear doing? Let's see here. Uh-huh. That's Kikipu, all right. Time was I used to call in the Silver Bazaar quite often. That was back when it was still the busiest hub in Thanaland, mind you. Old Kikipu and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. Kikipu's the very heart and soul of that place. Hells, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Gil to Gobboopoop the Silver Bazaar'll be rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I thank the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kikipu and the Bazaar. Gives me some gold, some water shards, and a ring that I'm just going to take her money because I don't need those rings. Yes, thank you for your money. But you still haven't given me access to your inn, so you're evil. What do I have to do to get access to the inn? I forget. I think it's just progressing further along the story. Yeah, that's the yard. I don't want to go there. We're going to go to Blackbrush Station now. Because even if there isn't any quests here for me to do, I do remember that there's some hunting log entries that we need to clear out. So let's do that. And then we'll do a couple of the fates around here to get us to level 15 so that we can switch to a different character. Well, I thought there were quests around here, but it does not look like it, so we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to hit 15. We're not going to worry about wrecked rats. Let's go to the other side. Oh no, that's lower level. But across at the clutch is where we want to go, from what I remember. There were a few creatures at the clutch that would help us level. So let's get them. Let's get them! Alright. Antlings, no. Antling soldiers, no. Sunbats, no. Though it did say the clutch, so it's probably down. I'm gonna guess it's down here, unfortunately. I don't like down here. Those toads and things can be kind of frightening. Why is this not looking good? It is the... Oh, right. It's up here. And around the corner. Yeah, it's way over there. I see them walking around. There we go. We found our creatures. So let's kill them quick and get them out of our book. Again, with the killing of the poor innocent cacatars, am I going to keep their needles or something as a trophy? Aww, he sounds so sad when he dies. I think I would too. Oh, I don't know. As I tell people, I'm not afraid of death, it's the dying that's scary. Oh, wait. Don't hit that guy. Good. Good job. I'm not going to kill any more of those guys, and I absolutely have to, because I do feel guilty. Oh, we need specific ones of these. This will be fun. Alright, we can get them, though. It's not going to be a big deal. Oh, what was that? No, I don't want it. There we go. You're gone. Now we can get you. Alright, you're gone. Need 3 of these guys, so... This guy is definitely a pugilist. That attendant isn't very attentive. Killing his friend right beside him, and he's just still talking to the air. He's like, and then... Maybe he's doing the ostrich thing of, if they can't see me... Well, from what I heard, that's just a or not a rumor, old wives' tale. I don't know much about ostriches in real life and their, habits. Where are these thick shells? The footfalls. Oh, well, let's go beat up the big toads. That is one big toad. I'll give them that. I am below the... Oh yeah, I'm below by like 1 kill of pretty much anything. Whoa! Don't you start with that. You guys are nasty and you know it. I kind of want to get points for hitting this thing, so I better start attacking now. I will not have you breaking my face. Same with you. No jumping for you. It's a little too late. I won't be able to pull the aggro off of Cam if he gets really low, but with two of us working on it, he should be fine. I don't think he'll die anyway. And if he does, I will mourn him. That brave adventurer who went off into the deep, dark night. At least I would have to say I definitely got the gold now, so that's all that matters. There we go, perfect. There's the gold, and we got 14. Nice. We just have to get one more level, and then we're fine. So let's look. Where are the footfalls? I think I can just find it on the map if I right-click on the critter. I cannot. Alright. Well, it said it's in Western Thanaland, so we can just select it from here. And then we can look for the footfalls. Oh, it's around here, okay. Just before Vesper Bay, so let's go to the horizon again. Take another token. Because that'll just be way faster to just port there than run all the way back to the town and then go all the way west. No, we'll just port. Oh, my sense of direction almost did it again. That's okay, this time I noticed that I was about to make a stupid mistake. There can be a few fates that spawn over here as well, so... Oh, just as I say that, I can see one up ahead. Nobody has joined in yet, so I think that Rhea person is going to be the first one to attack stuff, so... Oh wait, no, no. There's some of the critters I need. Perfect. There's more critters that I need. Even more perfect. We're just gonna kill all of these things. Oh, Bubbly has been engaged. I should run in and engage him too. Good enough. I got Birdo's attention, so... Not gonna let Birdo hit me. I have sworn that he is not touching me. That was a poor use of that ability. That's okay. Still doing alright. Let's kill this swarm. Get it off of our friend. There we go. Now we can just worry about the big ship. Oh, no. Just as I say that, another guy attacks. That's okay. Bernie is causing some serious damage to our friend, so let's try to assist as best as we can. Let's get rid of this bird before it kills us. That'd be embarrassing. There we go. Let's get this back. Let's hit him for all we're worth. Perfect. That could not have gone better. Actually, it could have. I could have not made any mistakes, but for the mistakes that were made, it was a pretty decent fight. Okay, we're gonna kill these thick shells. We have to kill one more thick shell. And then we gotta kill some of those weird looking things. I don't even know what those things are supposed to be in the distance there that we're fighting next. These guys. Kind of look like an octopus. Not really, no. But we're going to kill him anyway. We're gonna get out of that. We're not gonna stand in poison. Okay, one more hit. There we go. Done. Oh, we need one more. No problem. We'll just kill this guy then. That's only going to finish our Gladiator 16 entry. Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay, the level 16 hunting log has been cleared. I need a bloated bogey. I think the bloated bogeys are this way. I think they're in deeper yet. I honestly don't think I can take a bloated bogey, to be 100% honest with you. Pretty sure it's gonna just kick our butts. Well, there's lots of quests here, just none that we can really do for our level, which is a little unfortunate. Let's see, I think the bloated bogey is over here and around the corner. But I think I saw that that one is actually level 20, and I don't think we want to try that quite yet. I mean, we've got a lot more abilities that we didn't have before, but I don't think that means we've got a good chance of winning. I'd rather have a toss ability. Oh yeah, I don't think this is going to go well at all for us. Just because we're not really hurting them. But they are hurting us. And we have no self-heal, so we're in trouble. Yeah, I say we get out of here. No reason to die yet. So here's an idea. Let's not do the crazy high level for us fates yet. We'll stick with the fates around our level for now. Oh, is this a quest we could do? No, it's just another chocobo keep. I didn't even bother reading that because they say the same thing every time. It's like, oh, I'm a chocobo keep. What? You haven't used us before? Let me add your name to our list. It's like, blah, blah, yeah, I understand. Well, there's another fate here open to us. And this is around level 14 or so, so we can do this one. So I say we do it. All fates that we can do, we shall do. Until we hit 15. And then we're switching to the thaumaturge. Or no, we'll do the job quest first, and then we switch to the thaumaturge. We'll get the thaumaturge's job out of the way. Oh man, this is not nice. Why are you being so mean? Okay, no, I'm running. That's too many. I may be a tank class, but I'm not an invincible tank class. I don't like getting attacked by like 8 of those guys at a time. That's no way to be. If these people are all helping, then this shouldn't be a problem, but if nobody's helping, that would be a mess. Well, that is a new class, one of the newer classes. We're going to be doing that one as well. That's the machinist. You get to use guns. It's kind of a cool class. Has some pretty strong single target and AoE. They've definitely done some rebalancing since it first came out. But from what I can tell, they've rebalanced almost all the classes to a degree, so... Which makes me wonder, I heard that they made changes to the ninja and the way the jutsus work, so when we get to unlocking that, we'll be able to see how it is. Is it easier to use now, or does it just make the flow better? I don't know. We'll find out. There, that's that one done. Let's see what's at Crescent Grove. Maybe there's a portal, or maybe there's nothing. Quest, that's what I was thinking of. Maybe there's a side quest around here somewhere that we can do now. Does not look like it. Okay, well, whatever. We're done for now. Now we just either got to sit around and wait, which we're not going to do, or start heading back slowly to the next area so we can do our class or our job quest. Because we don't need all that much experience to hit 15, but we do need at least 2 or 3 more fates. At least the only good part, if you want to call it a good part, is it really wouldn't matter what kind of fates. At least I don't think so. I think we could get the last level or two or last couple experience from any level fate. And there is a fate along this way, so that's good. So we'll try to do that. We shall try to get in on that fate, get some tasty experience. Dog Eat Dog, it's a level 10 fate, which is nice. We may have to adjust our level. Or, nope, I guess it is just 5. I think at level 15 we would have to go down a level or so to do this fate. That's fine. Stop looking at me with your cold, dead eyes. Yeah, get out of your way. Just gonna hit and keep moving. That guy's the same class as us, but I think he's an actual paladin. Unless he hilariously forgot to equip his soul crystal, which I doubt. Although, to be fair, at times when I'm making my new outfits, every now and then I do forget to put the soul crystal on, then I'll be like the conjurer instead of the white mage. And then I'll wonder why certain abilities are missing. And it's like, well, those certain abilities are missing because you don't have the right class to use them. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a pause for a minute. Okay, looks like I'll be taking a short break. I'll be back in about 20 or 30 minutes and we'll continue the stream from there. What we're going to do when I get back is we're going to continue leveling this class because we only got a wee little, we've only got a wee little bit to go until we hit 15. So hopefully you stick around, or if you don't, come back when the stream is live again. Anyway, I will talk to you guys momentarily, and to make it fair, I am going to stream 30 minutes later today. So, see you then. Bye now.